Uh, I usually don't do video responses, but I just had to make this one because I saw it on Huffington Post. And I'm just kind of disappointed with black men, especially these young ones who come out the blue talking this, oh, we black folks gotta do better. We gotta stop killing ourselves. I'm so tired of those type of black folks who just like hearing themselves talk and thinking that they have a good point just because they're talking about black on black crime. You know, I don't know how many times this black on black crime needs to be debunked even further because there's already been case studies uh, shown from the FBI to other YouTubers to Tariq Nasheed even brought this up. I believe Dr. Umar brought it up. That black crime is down. I mean, black folks, I don't know what it is, but black folks are acting as if we're still living in those rah rah early 80s, no, late 80s, early 20s, where like niggas were like really blowing shit up. We're like really on the rah rah shit. Like, the streets are calmer now. I mean, yeah, you'll have niggas maybe mess up every now and then, and you'll get, a child or an innocent person get caught up in a crossfire. Yeah, it happens, But the thing is that why do why do you coons and Negro bedwenches always want to lecture black folks on how we're all in accountability or accountable for shit that we can't control? I live in Georgia, but when you talk to these white supremacists, it's my fault. It's my fault because I'm black, and I should be doing something for the violence in Chicago. Even though I live nowhere near Chicago, I'm responsible for an innocent child being shot in a drive-by or whatever. You know, the streets aren't that bad. And a lot of these black folks really act like their streets are like keeping them home. Like these niggas, these dudes who are, these new age gangbangers or wannabe thugs are nobody to be afraid of. You shouldn't even be talking if you're telling me that niggas in skinny jeans, sagging SpongeBob underwear are frightening you. I look at these niggas, man. These niggas are skinny as hell, looking malnourished and shit. And black folks cooning and buffooning, talking about these niggas are dangerous. These niggas killing themselves. I'm like, these little scrawny, pee-wee ass niggas are scaring you? You telling me the elders in the community can't straighten these little niggas out? And it's not like there's a lot of them. The problem is just that the internet has created a public attention whoring forum for weak ass individuals to be bow flexing as if they gang banging. So you have a lot of wannabe thugs, but despite the fakeness and the niggas false claiming shit, the streets aren't that bad. I can walk up to any neighborhood without any fear in my heart. And I hate when black folks just do the most and act like every black city is like Chicago. Every black neighborhood is in some kind of massive Bloods versus Crips retaliation battle or something. It's like, nigga, this black folks aren't that bad. And what I hate about this dude talking is that, he made it seem like we're animals or something. That's why I really couldn't even watch the whole damn video. I couldn't watch it because, for a black person, especially as a black male, you can't be this stupid. You can't be this stupid to neglect racism, white supremacy. You can't be this stupid to neglect all these black boys and black girls too who are in school doing something with their lives, but yet you overshadow them and just blame two or three little incidences where people got shot up and now every black person is to blame for it. Nigga, chill out, man. Dr. King ain't rolling over his grave because niggas shooting themselves, man. Chill out with that. Chill out with that. Even Dr. King knew that what he was doing was gonna backfire anyway. And that's why he wanted to work with Malcolm X, because he knew trying to integrate with these motherfuckers, with these racist white supremacists, isn't gonna make things any better. You know? You know, a lot, and this is the problem, is that black folks need to stop entertaining the internet. Stop all this attention whoring of giving black folks lectures on how to behave and, you know, how to act and be civilized. Like, stop all this bullshit. Stop all this guilt tripping of we're ungrateful and we're making the civil rights generation look bad. The fuck, the civil rights generation failed us. What did the civil rights generation give us? It wasn't really integration. You know, we didn't really integrate to anything. The civil rights generation failed us. We have every right to be mad about that, but you know, in reality, we're not mad about it, but we should be mad about it. You know, what prosperities did we gain from it? You know, we have, you know, people living in Section 8 homes, people who aren't motivated to do anything. The black communities are really the poorest communities. You know, nobody's motivated to do anything. We're not self-sufficient. We're not passing anything on. We don't know how a family structure works. We don't believe in marriage, really. You know, there's nothing sacred in the black community. And I'm not saying that we're all bad, but I'm just saying that there are some issues and faults. But the thing is, I wouldn't blame it all on the young folks, and that's the problem with a lot of these motherfuckers criticizing the black community, and they just want to bully and pick on the young folks. The young folks didn't ask to be bastard children. They didn't ask to be born in a broken home where there's no, you know, patriarchy or there's no family structure. We didn't ask for that. You know, you have a lot of old folks that just want to be fucking and, you know, want to be rolling stones and shit. And what happened was that it left a whole bunch of kids impoverished, lost, don't know where they want to go. And guess what generation that came from? Yes, the crackhead, the civil rights generation. Thank you for fucking shit up. That's your fault. Not entirely, but you know, you do have some fault in it, though. You know, so, you know, when all these old folks want to lecture people, you know, you have another fucking Negro bedwench getting praised on the internet for locking her son up. And then, you know, she wants to bullshit that she's a strong, independent woman, but yet you failed your child and you want to get kudos but yet alone slap your son in the face. You're an awful mother. You know, you have a lot of these people, especially these older folks, wanting to lecture the young folks. You failed. The old folks failed us. But, you know, addressing to this young cat, you know, this homo thug, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, beat him up or anything, but, you know, a lot of these motherfuckers need to stop cooning, you know, stop attention horn on the internet, you know, because you make yourself look bad. That's the problem. Because when black folks bring up the black on black crime stupidity, you just look stupid because, nigga, it ain't really that serious. Yeah, you'll have a couple knuckleheads mess it up for everybody. But the thing is that it's not that bad out there. There's plenty, I can point out, the thing is, you want to point out to all the bad eggs in the black community. But the thing is, I can point out a bunch of good folks in the black community. You know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill I might, if I have time, I might fill the description box with links to all the stories and success of black folks, especially young black folks. You know, I was reading an article about a girl being a young black girl being a master in chess. You know, she's like a chess master or something. And then I read another article about uh, a group of young kids winning a chess championship. I can find articles of, you know, little girls at the age of 9 who have a higher IQ, has a higher IQ of is have a get my tongue getting tongue tied here, but who have a higher IQ than Albert Einstein. I can find an article of a black boy who is managing his own business. I can find a black boy who is going to school, going to college, and already, you know, going to college or already graduated from college, and he's not even 21 yet. I can find a black boy who's making inventions and trying to find ways to save energy. So you can miss me with all this bullshit about how black people, and I know it's mostly black men that y'all want to bully up and beat upon, that we're not doing anything, that we're too worried about the bullshit. Now, I think the issue with this dude is that he stays in a little small town, and that, well, knowing that he's in New York, he probably just stays in that little area, and he probably doesn't get out much. And that's probably the issue with a lot of black folks, is that we don't travel and we don't get out much. So we believe everything we hear. And, you know, that's really why it's important to travel and get out more and stop letting racist, white supremacist media tell you how black folks are. Because we eat up shit, and then we will act like we're the bad guys, you know. You know, they won't tell you success stories. They'll rarely tell you success stories of black kids, black youth, black boys doing kick-ass things and, you know, getting something out of their education. But the media is quick to tell you about some thug raping a little girl or robbing a liquor store. So don't play into this media hype. And one thing I really do hate about black folks and that coons do to us is that they always want to make us feel ungrateful, like we're ungrateful for the things that we have. Like, well, you know, where is, you know, do white people call each other ungrateful? You know, the funny thing about it is that, you know, we as black folks, we always get that one in-law. We always get that, you know, all fits one. Meaning that, you know, if one black person does something bad, we all are bad. But it doesn't work for white folks, though. It just doesn't work. You know. It's funny how that in America there's so many people who believe in neo-Nazism. They have a swastika tattoo on their arm. Yet I ain't hear none of you black soldier coons or coons in general talking about those motherfuckers are ungrateful for the two World War II vets who died for this country. You know, I'm not hearing nobody down the white community, the white racist community, walking around with swastikas. Wasn't America fighting Germany? I thought we had a good cause for saving the Jews or whatever. But, you know, y'all don't call them ungrateful. You know, you even got white folks joining ISIS. Yeah, you don't call them ungrateful. You know, but you know, let us let black folks fight against white supremacy, and we're the bad guys for knowing white supremacy exists. What's up with that? But I ain't trying to make this video long. Okay, I'll just say fuck you, dude. That's what I have to say. Just fuck you. Because there's no reasoning with coons. You're not my brother. I regret that you're black, and you know, I don't wish you nothing. I don't wish you the best. I don't wish you the worst. But it's just that it's sad seeing a so-called black male be such a coon and try to get brownie points just for sucking up and eating up this bullshit about black on black crime. But yeah, just play up with the stereotypes, and don't be surprised when you get your nigga moment or wake up call. It's because I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. That's probably why you're cooning anyway, so you won't have to go to jail for something. But I'll let you coon. Make more videos. Make more videos. That's all I gotta say.